Good morning to everyone out there. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing alive on this Mother's Day here in the Philippines. Yes, it's Mother's Day. I can state, hang on, let me check my mute that. All right. Yes, it is Mother's Day here. Back in the States, it's still Saturday. So, yeah. Benjamin. Hello, Benjamin. Good morning and hello to you in Concho, Arizona. Robert, hello, Robert. How are you doing this fine day? Arturo, how are you doing? Happy Mother's Day to your better half. I don't know what Lut's doing. Lut's out in the kitchen drinking coffee. Manuel, Kamamot. I guess is how you say it. Hello, how are you doing, Illinois? Benjamin, all right, Eddie Eagle. Eddie the Eagle, happy Mother's Day to your wife and her mother. Hope you're all doing fine. Have a nice day. Yeah, they're all doing, everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing well. Um, Bruce, happy Mother's Day to V&G, your better half. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Father's Day to you, reborn troll. This troll has been reborn. I'm Victor. How you doing, Victor? In the Philippines. Hello. Hi, Victor. IRL Media. How's IRL Media? How you guys doing? Thank you, GR. Happy Mother's Day to you too, GR. You have pets. If you're a woman and you don't have any kids, but you have pets, you know what? You're still a mother, right? You're still a mother to your pets, right? Uh SoCal Vlogger, how are you? That's the first time. Maury knows. Hello from the communist state of New York. All right. Hey, good morning, Mike. How is Mike doing? Victor says Donald Trump has had a rally on the beach in Wildwood, New Jersey, USA. Love those Wildwood days, right? Go, go, Bobo's sister. Well, since you're go, Bobo's sister, happy Mother's Day to you. Ricky USA, how are you doing? How do I spell the name Lut? It's Lot, right? You would think it's Lut, but it's Lot. Remember, O's and U's and A's and I's and vowels here in the Philippines, they're like pronounced like A, like we say A, like A apple. They might say A, but it might be E, like echo. It's it it's a lot of times I'll say to look, what? That and he and she. I was talking to my brother Miguel, and she told me that he was what he or she what like he's and she's, and A's and E's and I's and O's and U's. But yes, it's Lot, but she says lut. Ah, yeah, the Bronx. Okay, Bay. Okay, good morning to you too. Where if I remember correctly, I have had heard many of the vlogger men referred to as mothers. Wildwood is a happening place. Go, go, Bobo, sister. Have you ever been to Wildwood, New Jersey? Love those Wildwood days. We grew up as kids. Our parents used to go down there during the summer, and we would camp. We would go to campgrounds, and we would put tents up, and we would sleep outside, and go down to the Wildwood Boardwalk, and go on the rides, and go to the Wildwood Beach. Like we grew up as kids every summer down at the Wildwood for at least a week out of our summer vacation we spent. Then as I got older, I would go down there myself as an adult. Matter of fact, took a look down there. Yeah, took Lit down there. When she came back to the States to live with me, um, I took her there and she liked it. She enjoyed it. All she said was, "Why is the beach so dirty?" Because the beaches aren't that beautiful blue. They're like a mucky, murky brown. Um, but yeah, she wanted to know why the beaches were so murky. As I'm going to paste, you want to join the live stream, feel free to join the live stream. Click on the link, follow the directions, and you can join the live stream. Mark Doyle, happy Mother's Day to Lut. I think they're all out eating Bipsy's chicken, aren't you? They're all eating out there, they're eating out Bipsy's chicken. Our neighbor, she cooks breakfast sometimes. Lit, if she don't feel like cooking, she'll get breakfast from the neighbor. Yeah. How many people we got? 65 people in the house. Brewers fam, how are you doing? Uncle Frank says, I have chatted with Filipino friends on Messenger, and they say she even, if it is a he, yes, he, she, right? If you guys follow the news, I'm sure some people, I watch the news here every evening here at like 6 o'clock at night. I'll tune in back home to Fox 29 out of Philadelphia, Good Day America, and I watch the local news, see what's going on. That is protesting at Penn, uh, University of Penn. I had these kids protesting the war over in Israel and Hamas, and you know what's going on over there. And it was going on for about a week or so, and finally, what happened was over the weekend, the little encampment grew. They were all pitched out and protesting and parked out in the one area Penn campus. And finally, the mayor said, "Nah, I want this dispersed. I want this gone." Right. So evidently, and I said this prior to it being done, uh, they need to suspend or kick these kids out of school. It's okay to protest, but when you start getting violent and everything like that, no, you need to be removed and kicked out of school if you're in school. If you're on a scholarship, your scholarship should be revoked and all that. Well, here was a girl. She was on the news, Filipino woman, girl, teenage, well, college kid, right? Was saying how they revoked her. She was there as an I don't know, exchange student or some type of student, foreign student, and they revoked her. They took her ID from her. They took her pass from her. They wouldn't allow her in the dorm. They basically kicked her out for protesting and being unruly. All right. Now, how do you explain that to your family back in the Philippines? There you are. You've come to the United States. You that dream of coming here and getting an education, wanting to better your life, better your family's life, and now you got involved in something, and now you've been kicked out of college. How do you tell your family back home that? Well, yeah, they went right in there. They went right in there. They gave them all fair warning. Said, "Listen, get out, disperse. If you disperse, we will not bother you. Go on your merry way. But if you stay, we will arrest you." And that's what they did. They went in there and they were all, there wasn't a ton of them, but they were all gathered around the Ben Franklin statue there and all interlocked in arms. But as soon as the police grabbed the first one, they formed this big shield around it so the media couldn't film anything and see what was going on. But yeah, how would you like that? You're getting ready to graduate. You decide to go to rally and get crazy, and now you can't even graduate. Crazy stuff. I don't know. Wow, I feel a guy. Yes, a subscriber gave me this cap. I had a subscriber this 2 days ago. Stopped me on the street. Hey, I'm a subscriber of yours, and gave me a Cowboys hat. Gave me another cap that took that hat over. Gave a load a couple T-shirts. But yeah, I am a Philly guy wearing a Cowboys hat. Yeah, I see. You got to understand something. When I first started watching football, it was the Cowboys, Danny White and Tony Dorsett and Too Tall Jones, and that whole era there of America's team with Tom Landry and all that. And the Eagles just sucked. I mean, they sucked. So I became a Cowboys fan and just grew up and always a Cowboys fan. I am an Eagles fan, or not an Eagles fan. I am a Flyers fan. I like the Flyers. I like the Phillies. Matter of fact, the Phillies, I think, have got the best record in the league. Like they are killing it. And I'm a Flyers fan. Then the Sixers. Flyers, Sixers, and Phillies fan. But I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm just not. Um, yeah, there you go. Arizona State University isn't allowing a senior to graduate because she was arrested on campus for protesting. Yeah, why would you, if you're that so, if you want to protest that much, get on a plane, hop on a plane, and just fly over there. Fly over there and protest all you want. March yourself into a war zone, grab your little picket sign, and picket and protest all you want. Why are you you're not going to graduate? There you are. You went through college. You're getting ready to graduate. It's supposed to be a big moment of your life. Your parents and your family is proud of you, and then you get arrested for protesting. They say, "Well, you can't graduate." Crazy. I was at Tony and Nick's last week. Tony and Nick's. Where was that? Tony's and Nick's. There's so many Tonys and Nicks in and around the suburbs. Hey, I'm going to Tony's Pizza. I'm going to Nick's Pizza. I'm going to Vito's Pizza. Where's Tony and Nick's? Is that down on South Street? Uncle Frank says I'm a Cowboys fan too. Uncle Frank. I want to get out there. Yes. I want to get out to the hospital one more time before we leave. The countdown's on. What's today? The 12th. By the end of the month, the truck is already scheduled to come. Spoke to him. This is the last week of school. The Department of Education here in the Philippines said the 17th of this month, all kids will be done school, period. So this is their last week. They'll be taking their final exams, whatever final exams there is. I feel bad for the public school kids. I just do. Ever since Easter, they've never been fully back to school. The old modulars that they get and stuff that the kids take home, and it's not like being in school. Unlike Hannah, if she doesn't have school, she's in a private school, so she can go online. And plus, Hannah's gone to school a couple times. I always feel bad for the public schools, but they'll be done next week. And she's packing boxes up already, and she's getting things ready. When the truck gets here, sure to be here for a day or two, and we'll just pack, and then I'll be filming, then I'll be videoing. I'm not in the mood. There's nothing really exciting for me to do here. Like I said, one walk up and down Walking Street once a week and a live show. That's where I'm at. Letting you know what's going on. But yes, I plan to get to the hospital one more time, see what's going on. And then from there, I guess when they have their grand opening a couple of years from now, everybody will know what's going on, right? Yeah. Bryce Harper is on a Great player Philly Fanatic just had a birthday. Let me click and paste. If anybody wants to join Feel free to join, jump on, say hello, share your story. If you're coming to the Philippines, if you're not coming to the Philippines, if you want to jump on the live stream, give me crap, dig into me, troll me, go for it. Here's your chance. Feel like a superstar. In the province, you'll be vlogging the trails. You'll be back. Okay. All right. Another one that says I'll be back. What if I'm not? What if I don't come back? What if I keep vlogging? All right. And I don't come back? What if I don't come back? Maybe I should put out that 50,000 peso challenge to everybody out there. We got to have a time limit though. That says I'll be back. All right. I put the 50,000 out to people that are saying I wasn't going to leave. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. I put that out. No takers. However, people said it. And let me put one out that says I'll be back. We have a time limit. You'll be back. But I have a 50,000 peso on that one too. But where would I be back to? All right. I'm leaving the city and the air pollution and, the, the beautiful city. Let's just say that. The beautiful city. The wonderful, beautiful city. To go to paradise. To be in the ocean every day if I want. To ride down the road, see beautiful white sandy beaches, blue water, snorkeling, scuba diving, breathing in fresh air. I'm going to leave that to come where? To the beautiful city. I wonder if not dead yet. Nah, he won't. He's more than welcome to. He's more than welcome to. I put it out there. He's probably sitting behind the scenes right now. Here we go. Well, here we go. If you're here, click on that. Feel free to join. Feel free, join. Jump on and join. Anybody can type behind a keyboard and say what they got to say. Jump on and say what you got to say. Simple as that. What am I, a cage kicker? Yeah. People that call like you're a cage kicker, you're this, you're that. These are just people that have zero respect for law enforcement. When they can mock and create degrading names, they have no respect for law enforcement. They just don't. And yes, corrections is part of law enforcement. Law enforcement and corrections are the same thing when it comes down to it. One of the, what is it, in the top 10 most dangerous jobs in the world? Corrections? Just a cage kicker? That just shows zero respect for law enforcement. Come join. Sign up. Walk a block for a day. Walk a block just for a day. One day. Get out there in the main quarter when you got hundreds of inmates running up and down the quarter, screaming and yelling, murderers, killers, robbers, any type of criminal you can think of. And there you are, outnumbered. No weapon, no nothing. A walkie-talkie and a whistle. All right? Do that. Walk down the block. Walk down C block, the ghetto, the hot ghetto, bottom back, the worst block, the worst section to work. Walk down through there with 100 and some inmates out by yourself. Running scared. That's all I got to say. People think it's easy. People, go then sign up and go for it. Don't forget walking down. The death row's not bad. Sperlin Edwards. We have death row. All right. Down the RHU, it was called J Block. That's where they housed all your death row inmates. You had A wing, B wing, C wing was like where you put just the crazy. D, E, F, and G and H. G and H. You had four wings that were death row. Um, those guys were locked in. They didn't come out unless you let them out. Then when you let them out, half the time, all they want to do is go to the law library to fight their case. Um, yeah, but it was quiet. That part of that row was quiet. Individually housed. Some had TVs. They were all trying to fight their case. Never had really had an issue with those guys. Yeah. Segregation. MHUs, they were the worst. The mental housing guys. And then again, the MHUs, a lot of them guys, they were on medication. So they were like walking zombies, right? Walking zombies. Uh, well, yeah. Pigs are so corrupt. They are road pirates watching a PH train wreck. What do you think about this guy? This guy here. Watching a PH train wreck. Here you go. Here you go there. Here's a link. Hop on there, Mr. PH train wreck. Pigs are so corrupt. They are road pirates. There's the link. Hop on, feel what have say what you got to say. Our manure journey, 70 years in correction, 7 years Army Guard, 1 year reserve duty, second year currently in communications, and more physical altercation and close calls and corrections by far. Yes, 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 yes. You know what it's like. Those that don't know, those that have never been in there, worked it, don't know any, don't have a clue. What you see on TV is so far not real. It's crazy. But let me get back to this watching a PH train wreck. You're right. Not all. Not we can go that. We can go that route. We can go that route. Um, yeah. Not all police are good people. They're not. You see it all the time on the news, and well, not all the time, but you see it on the news. You see bad cops getting arrested. You see bad cops getting charged with things. Same way with military guys. I love how military guys love to jump up and how dare you? How dare a vet talk about another vet? Okay, why can't they? A vet is a vet. They can talk about another vet if they choose to. It's their choice, right? But not all military guys are good guys either. Not all military guys that put their time in and got out are good guys either. Not all of them are. There's a lot that are, but not all of them are. You can go as far as say corrections. I've seen it too when I worked in corrections. Not all correction officers are good people. I've seen bad ones. I've seen bad ones get caught outside of work, inside of work. They're not all great, but they're not all bad either. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Not all police are bad. Jimmy Jarrett. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with RG. I don't follow all that. Um, each their own. Like I said last week, if people got all this, people have hard evidence against somebody. All right, present it to the authorities. Let the authorities decide. If there's something there, or if it's just people hating on people, or whatever. And then if they find something there, then okay, then deal with it. But if they find nothing there, the only thing they find there is people harassing other people, other vloggers and stuff, and trying to make them look bad, trying to degrade him, trying to cyberbully him. Then guess what? Let's flip the script. Let's flip the script on them people that are doing that. All right. Hold them accountable for making false accusations. All right. Turn around and say, you know what? I want X amount of money for defamation. And all you got to do is get one. All you got to do, have it happen one time where that person that made these false allegations is now brought up on charges for making false allegations and has to wind up paying that person. That'll stop all that crazy shit. That's all I have to say. Anyone ever been to Philippine prison and never even heard that? Montalupa. Ah, Mari knows 20 years in New York. NYPD cop worked the streets, never saw police brutality even once. They pick and choose. Trolls saying to F people up. What am I missing? Am I missing something? I worked in juvenile corrections in Maryland. Juvenile corrections. Now that's crazy. Um, let me quick say it. Before heading out, how about an update? A tribute to Harry the Horse. Harry the Horse, last time I checked with him was um, probably a couple years ago. You're saying a tribute? I tried to talk with Harry the Horse, asked him if he would go on camera and talk, and he was like, no, like he had no desire to, didn't want to. So, but I would imagine he's still there. But yes, Marshall Leo worked in juvenile. Now there's another one. That's crazy. I had a friend who retired from DOC, retired, did his time, got out, decided he wanted to work in juvenile. He went up to the one juvenile detention center just outside King of Prussia. And he said, they're worse. He goes, they're worse than the adults. He goes, they have no filter. Like they can't see past the action. They can't see past the action when they do it. Like, okay, as an adult, all right, this guy made me mad. Man, I want to go do this to him and do that to him. And well, we think past that. Okay, if we do this, this, and this, we know the consequences that are going to happen to us. Juveniles, they don't have that filter. Like they're vicious. They have no problem attacking staff, and it's just crazy. But no, I wouldn't want to work at a juvenile corrections facility. Not me. Um, yeah, sounds rough in Korea, Jimmy J. You're right. If they catch one cop doing something bad, they plaster it all over the TV, and every other cop is painted with the same paintbrush. It's true. That's true. Can't argue that point. Back in the day, sometimes you get the bear, and sometimes the bear gets you. My friends with Tim K don't really know the guy. Don't know the guy. Once again, I am going to copy and paste. If you want to join the live stream, just click that. A prison is a big business in America. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You got corrections industries. What did a lot of our, like where we worked, we had corrections industries, which is a separate unit from the Department of Corrections. What Corrections Industries did was we had the inmates would go to work and they made the clothes. They made the clothes for all the inmates around the state of Pennsylvania, all the way from even shoes. They made the shoes, they made the clothes, they made the jackets, they made the overalls. Any clothes that were issued to the inmates was made where we worked. That was for all of state of Pennsylvania. Nobody made license plates or anything like that. But yeah, that's what they did. Big money maker. Many people are in jail, in prison for victimless crimes. You are correct. You are correct. Watching a Philippines train wreck is correct. There are a lot of guys in there with victimless crimes. Former MP and correction officer. One bad apple can spoil the barrel. You are correct. Eddie the Eagle says, don't forget to make a video about the Starlink system with more info. How much does one cost and how to purchase one and installation? Eddie the Eagle, it is still down in the province. When we were down there a couple months back, I took the Starlink down. It had its own suitcase and everything. We took it down. We hooked it up. It's still running. The family's using it. We speak to them usually every day, get updates on what's going on. I can bring up my Starlink account, the app, right? And I can see right now, I can see that it's online, it's running. You see that? That's telling me the dish is connected to satellite, which is connected to my router. It gives me all the stats. It tells me right now there are 3 devices on. I know when it goes out too. Like if I go onto my Starlink app, and I know if it's out because that little signal, it doesn't show it. Like if there's a brownout or something like that. But it's running, it's 2,800 pesos per month, unlimited use, unlimited data. And I have as many people on it as I want. When I was down there, I was uploading videos. Look was uploading videos on Starlink. It wasn't being bogged down with other people on there. Where do you purchase it? You can go online and purchase it. They will ship it to you. You're going to pay a shipping cost, or you can go to what's it called? There's a place in the mall where I bought it. Look, you remember? Look. Maybe she'll remember. Silicon Valley? Silicon Valley. Look. Oh, I think it's called Silicon Valley. They sell it there. And they are the only ones that are authorized to sell it. I would not purchase it off of Lazada. I would not purchase it off of anybody else saying, it's the same thing. It's a couple thousand pesos cheaper or no, I wouldn't. I would not do it at all. Either buy it from Starlink or buy it from Silicon Valley. I think it was around $400-500 US. That's for the dish. That's for everything. You own that. But Silicon Valley. Thank you, Mike. But you own it. It's yours. You can take it wherever you want. Say you want to leave one place and go to another place, you take it along. It's an amazing system. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, I highly recommend it. If you are living in the city like I'm in the city and I have Converge, fiber optic, I would stick with what I have, fiber optic Converge. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere, highly recommend it. You can sometimes get out in the middle of nowhere and never mind, I got my answer. You can be out in the middle of nowhere and they have like pocket Wi-Fi and crap like that. To me, it's no good because I upload stuff. So yeah, but highly recommend it. To me, it worked great for us. Hi, Filthy. Ground Zero Fight Club. How you doing? Filthy, is it? Filthy. There you go. There you go. Ground Zero Fight Club. There it is. Feel free to join the live stream. Click on that. Jump on. Yeah, filthy. I like this. Like there's you wouldn't believe it. Like you get so many trolls. Like I was listening. There's a girl down in Sherrigal Island. I just came across her. Somebody told me about her. Um, her name is Island Barbie or Barbie Island, Island Barbie. Either way, down in Mindanao, down in Sherrigal Island. And what this girl does, like she sells ice cream, right? Um, she, according to her YouTube channel, she, moved to the Philippines and to live her life here. And I haven't watched all her videos. Um, but she was on a show and she was talking, and she's like, you know what? For every 1,000+ great comments you get, there's always one negative guy, and that's how it is. You learn to deal with it. As a vlogger, you learn to deal with it. There's always somebody that just doesn't like you. Like I always say, if I don't like it, I don't watch it. But isn't it amazing how somebody that says, I hate Philly, filthy in the Philippines, he's filthy, he's this, he's that, how much they don't like me, yet every video they can make a comment, every video they watch. Me, if I don't like a show, like if I don't like Our Philippines Journey, I don't watch it. Like I just don't watch it. But it's great. It's great how some people are. I paid $120 a month in the States for Starlink. Okay. Yeah, like 2,800 pesos is $50, give or take, something like that. I'd have to do the math a month. That's what we pay. And you can, of course, there's multiple plans you can get. Matter of fact, I got to switch. You can get plans where you can take that Starlink with you anywhere and everywhere you go. All right. I'm going to be in Mindanao this week or this month. Next month, I'm going out to Luzon. I bring it with me. Like you can take this thing and go anywhere you want. And there's a plan for that. So, yeah. You probably don't remember me, but we met. You know what, Paul Perry? If I seen your face, I'm good with faces. I'm good with faces. Are we bringing our pets? Yes, we are. Let's handling all that. I said that's all you. You're handling that. I she's going to be going down. Her mom's going to go down. Your sister's going down. Bing's going down. Hannah's staying here. I'll get into all that in an upcoming video. And I'll be down in a couple days after they leave. I'm not riding in no truck for 3 days. I am not riding in a bus for 3 days. Not me, not happening. I'll fly down. Yeah, the neighbors spent winter in Mexico. They paid about, yeah, it's great. I know we're talking about Starlink, but guys, I'm not paid to advertise Surigao Island, Siargao. Surigao, there's a Surigao city, which is Surigao. Two different places, Hector. The island, which is Siargao, and then Surigao City. On the boat, on a fast boat from the island to island, about an hour and a half, give or take, something like that. I'll be over in Surigao City too. Uh, it's a bigger city. Maybe I'll go. We can hop on the boat, go over there, spend a night there, and check out Sarga Island. We got all that area to just check out, but two different areas. Eddie the Eagle, thank you, sir. Thanks for the Starlink information. You're welcome. Um, Getting back to the Starlink, yeah. Like, if you have it, say you're up north. Say you're up north, Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania, and I'm there during spring, summer, and part of fall. And then I have a vacation home down in Florida. You can take that Starlink right along with you. Take it right from Pennsylvania right down to Florida. Hook it up at your summer vacation home or your winter vacation home in Florida, and you're good to go. That's how it works. But you need that package. You need that. I call it the travel package. So you're going to miss our annual Halloween on Walking Street. Meet you briefly, the girly guy, the gilly guy, the gilly. That is one thing that is cool. That is one thing that I must say is 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 a great thing. All right, like Angeles City, the beautiful, lovely Angeles City. Um, they don't have no like beautiful, crazy festivals where people are dressed up in beautiful costumes and flowers and dancing and parades and floats and all. Like they don't have any like cool festivals. All right, they have Tigtigan Tarakan or whatever it is. It's a drunk festival. It's a festival that they shut down Walking Street, and it's just nothing but a beer drinking festival. Now, of course, for an alcoholic and stuff, that's the greatest thing going. Wow, they have a beer festival. Yay, that's cool. But however, during that festival is Halloween. And the coolest thing is, and I think it's cool, and other people think it's cool, and I truly enjoy it, was fat boy wants to go out. It's Halloween and just the amount of kids that just come out. I know, and it's weird. It's just weird to say this. The amount of kids that just come out on Walking Street and the candy that's given out, and the kids put thought into their costumes and they're out there for hours. Just, that is cool. That is cool. Yeah, I miss that. That was one thing from the very beginning that I would go to and see when I first got here and like would stay here and stuff. And every year it gets bigger and bigger. Maybe one of these years, Michael like organize something to where the kids can walk down Walking Street like a parade, right? Like a Halloween parade. Well, yeah, that was cool. That was definitely cool. The Queen Bee Stacker. I remember this guy. He's another one with cool comments. Filthy is staying a few extra days to cruise Walking Street and see his ladyboys for at least one boom boom before he moves. I know this guy. This guy, he leaves comments on my channel all the time. He's more than welcome. He's more than welcome to hop on the channel. Filthy will miss the lady, but here you go. Queen Bee Stacker. Feel free to hop on. Just click that link there. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's very easy to do. Click that link, follow the instructions, and come on, and we can talk. Okay, it's not hard. It's very easy to do. I don't think you're in a wheelchair. I think you're typing, so you could be you're good to go. Pats or Geno's, or are they overrated? Planning to go Philly soon. Pats and Geno's are I call them the Hollywood cheesesteak places. They've been there forever. You got the Pats and Geno's war. To me, they're the Hollywood cheesesteaks. They're not the greatest. I don't think they are. But me, I like Geno's over Pat's. But yeah, it's there. Hey, you got to go check it out. They're a famous landmark. Go check it out. Sort of like going to the Philadelphia Art Museum. to the Rocky statue. All right. The Rocky statue used to be at the top of the Philadelphia Art Museum. Then what they did was people complained. Imagine that people complained about the Rocky statue. So they moved the Rocky statue down around the one side of the art museum. So it's still there. And people go there all the time to take photos with Rocky statue, right? However, you got to be careful because when I was there, guys like, let me take your picture. Let me take your picture. Like, all right. So you hand him your phone, right? He takes your picture and then he holds your phone back and says, give me $5. In other words, he wants you to pay him to take the picture, right? And if you don't give him the $5, well, guess what? He's got your phone, right? Well, the police ran all them people off. So if you ever do go down to Philly and you go to the Rocky Museum and there's somebody there trying to take your picture with your phone, be careful. But yeah, come on, Queen Bee. I'm ready. I'm ready for you to join. Ah, yeah. It's the RV package for Canada or the USA for Starlink. There you go. The RV pack. I guess you could call it the RV package. Uh, makes sense. And don't they even have one for like a boat, or is that the same one? These dogs. Hang on a second here. These dogs are whining about something. All right. Dogs are out to get in a bath. That's what B2 wanted out. Where are we at here? You could take it all the way to Panama. I wonder if you could take it from the Philippines to the United States, or if they only make a Philippine Starlink. Well, no. Send the link to John Tortella. John Tortella. This link. Yes, but you'd have to pay extra. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's regional specific. I guess that makes sense. I mean, you got to figure they're cheap. They're cheaper here than they are in the States, right? To purchase and your monthly subscription. Um, I guess they keep the costs low here because a lot of people, I guess, couldn't really afford the Starlink. You know, if I didn't have the Starlink out in the province where we're at, um, they wouldn't have Starlink. They wouldn't. They could care less. You know, you get out in the province and people could care less about the internet. Um, you know, they'll get loads on their phones and stuff like that, but they don't have to have it like we have to have it as foreign as me. Like I gotta have it. Could I live without it? Would I yeah, you can live without it. It's nice to have. Actually, it's more expensive there. It was on sale here for 500. All right. Forget what it was. When I bought it, I forget what I paid for it. But then a month later, they dropped it in price. And I was like, yeah. All right, guys. I'm just gonna wrap this one up. I'm getting hungry and I gotta go eat something. And once again, thanks or happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Um, Queen Bee Stacker, you had your chance. You had your chance to get on and say something to me instead of hiding behind the keyboard. Hungry for a steak sub. Yeah, really. A cheesesteak. Somebody asked me, where can I get a good cheesesteak here in the beautiful city of Angeles? Uh, so you got to make one of your own. You got to make your own. They make them here. Pinky's is okay. Um, I made my own, and when I made my own, it tasted great. Um, but yeah, good cheesesteak or good like sub. Miss it. You got here's the thing. You see the commercials, like because I see American commercials here on my TV and stuff. You'll see these commercials, like right now, Subway has a buy one, get one. If you buy one, you're going to get one for free, right? Well, that don't exist here in the Philippines. If there's a special going on at Subway, that doesn't pertain to the Philippines. If there's a special burger or a special something in, say, like a Burger King or a McDonald's, or that don't apply here in the Philippines. Just don't. What you get is what you get here. They don't switch up the menus. There's no specials. There's no like oh, it's St. Patty's Day. We're gonna have Shamrock shakes. That don't exist here. Doesn't happen. Subway, you're not getting the buy one get one here. That ain't happening. Uh, so, all right, guys. Now we're talking about food. Now I'm getting hungry. So, all right, guys, everybody, all you mothers, have a great Mother's Day. Bruce, take Vanjie out for a nice, delicious meal. And Subway sucks. No. Oh, the McRib. All right, I got to go. I'm getting hungry. We'll talk to you guys later.